Today's episode is episode 95, and I'm going to spend episode 95 doing a rather technical kind of vlog today, because I never do those. I'm going to talk about, well, what I'm using right now, which I should be using a lot more. It's a stabilizer, a video stabilizer. This is one that I designed on my own after watching a few videos and having a look at the mechanics of how other stabilizers work. I decided to have a crack at it and to see if I could design one that would work at the same level, or maybe one that does something that's unique, that's a little bit different to the other stabilizers I've seen. It's not the prettiest looking thing, but I know what it's doing, and I know what it's supposed to do. Yeah, this one is a weighted version. I don't know if it's worthwhile giving you the specifications of how this one actually works, but let's just say the weight system is attached via a rather flexible, elastic like connection, which is why I believe you get such a nice flowing, buttery-like smoothness with a movement. Okay, so this is test one on the first stabilizer, the weighted stabilizer. You've just seen footage. Okay, you've just seen footage filmed by this one. This is the weighted stabilizer unit that I designed early on this week. I'll show you another one that I use a lot of, and it's the first one I ever made. It's this one here. It's got it used to be a weighted version, but this one isn't weighted now. It's got this part over here, which is I don't know what you call it, but it allows me to be able to hold it two-handed, and this is primarily I use for vlogging to give me stability. So I'll give you a test run and show you how that looks. Just give me one moment. Just screws to the bottom of the camera, like I've just done then. And you kind of want it tight, but not so tight it's ridiculous. Raise that a bit. Okay. As you can imagine, you probably guessed that I'm using it double-handed at the moment. This is like a double-handed axe version of a stabilizer, and this is another homemade do-it-yourself design. I think it's fairly steady even without weights, but I'm not trying to do things with this like I do with the other camera. This is meant for vlogging, and I believe just the way that it's designed with a double-handed grip, that it's just going to give you great stable pictures. It's a lot easier to imagine the footage you're shooting will be smooth in comparison to if you were just holding the camera like a handheld. Regardless of what your technique might be, I think this is a zillion times better. You can also do something like this if you're bold. Use it to zoom. You've got if you sort of let go of the thing, and you can do it on your mug there. I try not to do too much of that kind of stuff, because I think it opens you up for a world of possibilities, negative ones in regards to keeping the picture stable. And even just then with that little demonstration, I'm not completely convinced that footage that's going to come out the other end is going to be more stable for the fact that I did that. Okay, so this is the stabilizing unit number 2. This is the double-handed X model. I'll show you the last stabilizer I've got that I've designed a couple of weeks ago as well. I'm going to require a little help here from another camera, the action camera, to demonstrate how this thing works. This is like a body mount stabilizer. It used to be called a wobble cam, and it was weighted, but I've decided that wasn't really going to help me too much with filming anything particularly good, so I redesigned it to work a little bit differently, and I'll show you how. It has since become something that works due to a particular way. See, it's a little bit difficult to sometimes this thing doesn't want to cooperate. Well, that's okay, we'll make it. Right now I'm twisting it into place, and it seems to have caught, so that's good. So we just keep on twisting until we get to the end. There we go. Now we adjust the there we go, that's not going to move anyway. Place it over here like this. Grab that bit there, that bit's important. Okay, that takes a little bit of getting used to. But you need to put the neck strap on. Sometimes this thing doesn't want to cooperate. Well, that's okay, we'll make it. Right now I'm twisting it into place, and it seems to have caught, so that's good. So we just keep on twisting until we get to the end. There we go. Now we adjust the there we go, that's not going to move anyway. Place it over here like this. Grab that bit there, that bit's important. Okay, that's takes a little bit of getting used to. But you need to put the neck strap on and get your position right. And this is how it works. This is the footage you get with this. It is tucked in just under the shoulder, heart region there. And now you can walk around with it and film in a different manner. So I reckon this would be great when you're filming short films. It's like this is brilliant. If you're really good, you can change the zoom around while you're using it. It takes a little practice to do it. It can be done. Sometimes you gotta readjust. I recommend two-handed. There is the grip for this. You need two hands. But excellent for panning shots. Excellent for tilt panning shots. Yes, it's really good when you're moving fast too. Say you're chasing someone with this. See how smooth that is? So smooth. The physics of why this works, I understand on some level, but not on every level. Let me just say that stabilize your picture if you're looking to follow someone around, like from behind, like a over the shoulder shot. kind of like what's his name did in Goodfellas, you know, the show I'm talking about, when they walk down the back, the kitchen to get to the club. This would be awesome for that, because look, I'm walking and the picture remains very much smooth, butter smooth in fact. Okay, now I'm holding camera handheld. This is what the picture looks like handheld. It's not bad because I've learned to develop a pretty steady hand, but I do think it's better when you're using something to stabilize the picture. You know, I'm just looking for more opportunities where I can, in the future, use these things and, you know, like have the guts not to feel ridiculous when I'm walking around with this extra gear hanging off me that's attached to the camera. But you live and learn, and I think I need to use them, and I'm doing more serious kind of cinematography. I hope you got something from that. You know, if there's anything I want to say is you don't need to spend thousands and thousands of dollars on stabilizers. You can hack your way through all of that and to get yourself a stabilized looking picture. Cheers.